What is up, guys? This is Justin from the Tree of Woe show. This is the January 20th, 2012 Sin City Smackdown review. Now, if you watched our Raw review, we said Jake would not be here. We lied. Get over here, Jake. I'm just kidding. Jake's doing things in Idaho. He's running. So you can put those things together. Why would he be running in Idaho? Figure it out. We start off the show with scenes from the title match of last week. Obviously, that's the big thing. The whole Big Show AJ scandal. So that we get a little vignette about that. Not surprising. Moving on. Daniel Bryan comes out and starts cutting a promo, and you guessed it. He talks about the Big Show and AJ stuff. And he's like, AJ has head trauma now, and she did that to herself because she loves me. And that's the first time a girl has ever said she loves me, so I think highly of her back. And he's talking about how AJ's career could very well be over. And all this comes about because the Big Show is bitter about how he lost the title in 45 seconds to Daniel Bryan. And he's like, the Big Show's not even here. So he says he's not scared of Mark Henry, but he should be. So, he's got to face Mark Henry later. Ooh, baby. And then backstage, we're in Vegas, roulette wheel. Teddy and Oksana, never heard that before. But there's the roulette wheel, and it's Cody Rhodes, and he gets a spin, and he lands on player's choice, player. And so basically, he gets to choose his opponent. So he's like, I pick him. It shows Ezekiel Jackson. He's like, no, not you, him. And it shows Santino, and he's like, hey, it goes down to little Hornswoggle, little homie. Poor guy. He just looks distraught at all of this. So he'll face Hornswoggle. Or will he? Cody Rhodes gets his entrance. Hornswoggle's coming out. Cody Rhodes attacks him pre-match, is beating him up. Jay Gabes, your boy, Justin Gabriel, comes out and makes a save. Says, why don't you pick on somebody own size, like the werewolf? I have no idea. But, so they have a match. It was a really good match, actually. I liked it a lot. I like both these guys, so that could be biased, but I liked it a lot for how much time it got and what it was for. Cody Rhodes ends up beating him with the crossroads, as should have happened. Let's be real. So, Cody's off of Booker now, so it made it look like they were going into Gold Dust, but he wasn't on the show tonight. So, are they going to move on to Justin Gabriel? I don't know. This could have just been him defending Hornswoggle and all that, and just valiant effort, get him some cheers. Or they could move him up there. We'll have to see in the coming weeks. Never know. But a good match. Then we get Mark Henry backstage. He's like, I ain't going to spin that wheel. Spin that wheel for me. Teddy Long spins the wheel. He gets a lumberjack match. Mark Henry's cool with that. So look forward to that. And then we get a tag match. But not with Air Boom. Because, yeah. But Epico and Primo, the tag champs versus the Usos. Sounds like a good time to me. It was a tornado match. Tag team tornado match. When's the last time you saw that? I don't know. But pretty good match. Didn't get a lot of time, but for what it was, it was pretty good. Epico and Primo win, obviously. Got to start building them up as tag champs. They love Evan Bourne right now. That's all I'm going to say. So, see if they're going to build any more tag teams up, or if they're just going to send these dudes out there all the time. You never know. We will have to see. Backstage, again, you damn right. Sheamus spins the wheel and gets a tables match versus Wade Barrett, which will happen later. So, I'll tell you about it in a sec. But now we get the dance-off between the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay, and Vicky Guerrero. I was just as upset as you. So Vicky dances. I don't know if there's a word that can quite describe what happened, but she tried to dance, right? I don't know. But yeah, so and then Brodus Clay gets in there and busts his move, does his normal thing, gets the cheers from the crowd, announces the winner. Vicky gets all pissed off and tries again, doing the same crap, and then William Regal's music hits. Confusion ensued. William Regal comes out, and he's like, as an English gentleman, I can't allow you to do this. So he starts taking her out. Brodus Clay basically challenges him to a dance-off. Regal's getting with it right now. I mean, it was no joke. Regal was giving it to the people, and then Brodus Clay smashes on him. And I believe Michael Cole says he calls it the off bunk it. Cool with that, whatever. Guys, I'm sick. God damn it. Just deal with it. I'm sick, but I'm making this video because I'm a man of the people of YouTube. Yeah. Very, very high goals here in Dream World Show. And then we get the tables match, Wade Barrett versus Sheamus, two of the guys that a lot of people think are going to win the Royal Rumble. Maybe not so much Sheamus anymore, as much as they were now that he's, feuding with Jinder Mahal. But yeah, definitely two of the top guys up there that people are thinking about. And this is an alright match. The end comes where Sheamus is looking to go for the Celtic Cross. Your boy Jinder Mahal, he comes out and he says, I will not let you get this victory. So he beats him up. Yeah. And then Wade Barrett throws Sheamus to the table, so he gets the win. And then poor Jinder. Jinder says, hey, he just went through a table. I should probably realistically be able to put him through another table, but he didn't understand that Sheamus don't play that. So Sheamus gets up, it's a bro kick, and ends up putting Jinder Mahal through a table. Yeah. So Jinder Mahal, you just learned the hard way. Sheamus does not sell for anybody, brother. And then we get Ted DiBiase versus Hunico, continuing this feud, which we're all just riveted with. And it ends up being a flag match. So you got an American flag and the Mexico flag hanging from the thing, and we get our racist comment of the week where Michael Cole talks about how Hunico and Camacho stole Booker T's ring and are making bank at the pawn shops. So yeah. And that's a little video thing of Ted DiBiase talking about how they're just mad because they didn't get an invite to the DiBiase posse parties, which everyone's invited to. And they can have a pity party after the show. We'll see about that. DiBiase. Ted DiBiase wins after he hits the Dream Street. His leg was kind of hurt. He climbs up and grabs the American flag. And Booker T says, oh boy, this is Hacksaw Jim Duggan is somewhere just smiling with this American flag. And I'm sure he was. And then we get the Raw rebound. Because if you're a fan of SmackDown, you watch SmackDown, you have to know what happened on Raw. Now, if you're watching Raw, what happened on SmackDown is optional. You don't really hear about that unless some big stuff happened. But yeah, it was basically just reiterating the whole Punk, Laurinaitis, Foley thing at the end of the night last week. So if I have to explain it to you, I'm not going to. So I apologize dearly. Then we go backstage again. Teddy Long fires my man Drew McIntyre. And it was a very sad moment for about 13 seconds. But then Santino says, as your assistant, I want you to reconsider because I want to face Drew McIntosh. And I think we all want to face Drew McIntosh. And because he's basically saying he beat him a few weeks ago and everyone says it was by luck. So Santino's going to prove that wrong. So they spin the wheel and they get a blindfold match. And oh boy, was this ever magical. So then we get that match. Santino and Drew, so they got the blindfolds on. Santino blindfolds the Cobra, which I was laughing at. I will not lie. Yeah, the whole match was them just. Santino's doing karate. Bow to your sensei. Never again disrespect. But yeah, it was just Santino just doing some karate moves on the air. Drew McIntyre just whacks the side of the ring post on accident. And then Drew sneaks a peek, goes for the kick, but he misses. But he gets back in the ring, and then Santino's using the crowd, just cheering, no. And he finds him, hits the Cobra, 1, 2, 3. So Santino beats Drew McIntyre again. I love Drew McIntyre, and I hate to see him lose, but whatever. This was funny. I laughed during this, but because Booker T, man, Santino playing dirty. He was unblindfolded. And they're like, that was Drew McIntyre. He's like, I meant to say he took the blindfold off of the Cobra. So, yeah. So, he gets the Cobra for the win in a blindfold match, which is always good. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and I hope this stays in Vegas. Then we get the main event of the night. Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry in a lumberjack match for the World Heavyweight Championship. You got all the jobbers out there. And some guys like Barrett too and Rhodes, but you gotta have those jobbers out there. What else are they gonna do? The first time Daniel Bryan gets knocked outside the ring, he's on the thing. He's just telling him, "Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me!" Wade Barrett's like, "Okay then." And this match was weird because it was like we still don't know for sure what Daniel Bryan's supposed to be, but they're booing him, and he's acting like an idiot. So Mark Henry was realistically more of the face competitor than Daniel Bryan was. I mean, there was Henry. Damn right there should be Henry chants, but I'm just saying. It was just weird to me seeing these two guys. You don't normally see guys that you're not sure what, But basically the same thing what Daniel Bryan's been doing. He ends up provoking the Lumberjacks, and they all get in a fight, and they attack Henry. And as they're attacking Mark Henry, Daniel Bryan dips out of there. He's like, "See you later, Flip." So he escapes, starts walking to the back. After the Lumberjacks are done beating on Mark Henry, they start attacking each other. So hey, if you have to get Royal Rumble build by having a Lumberjack match and all the Lumberjacks beat the shit out of each other to make it look like a Royal Rumble match, so be it. You gotta do it somehow. But so yeah, they are all fighting. It shows Daniel Bryan leaving. He's leaving. Everyone's pissed off. But then Teddy Long catches them backstage, and Daniel Bryan's like, "What is that crap? I have a no DQ, no count out match, a lumberjack match. What are you gonna do? Make me fight a match on the moon?" Teddy Long says, "No, I'm not gonna make you go to the moon, player. It's the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be a triple cage threat steel match. Good lord, a triple threat steel cage match, just for you, with yourself, Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, and the Big Show." Now, if you read spoilers, Big Show got hurt in the dark match, or so they say. So I don't know if this is going to stand. But as of right now, it's announced, and I'm sure Big Show will be fine. It's probably not that big of a deal. But steel cage match at the Rumble. Show Henry, Daniel Bryan for the title. You can kind of see it coming, but the steel cage kind of came out of nowhere. But that's cool. And that's the show. We got like a week till the Royal Rumble. Starting to get some matches out. Starting to, we're getting there. We're getting there. The road to WrestleMania is upon us. And this is, I don't know if I'd call it, maybe the most important road to WrestleMania in my life. Because for the first time, like I've said, I'm going to WrestleMania. So, people, the Royal Rumble winner, normally you can get mad. But now it's like, okay, I paid money to see this guy go to WrestleMania. So I kind of hope it's a guy I like. So, it's a little more important now. So, we'll see how it all plays out. Tell me your thoughts on anything. Smackdown, Raw, TLC, 2009, Survivor Series 04. Anything you want to talk to me about. Let me know. We want to start doing Q&As again because we're back to square one. We're just doing reviews right now. So yeah, if you want us to do like topic videos or send us questions for Q&A, do so. That's all from here. Jake will be back on Monday. Hopefully win some races. Subscribe up here if you haven't already. It's in the vicinity of my finger. Like this video, which is the button that has a little thumbs up guy. You can do it. And like I said, comment below. That is all. Go football. See you later, guys.